you doing, man? My name's Kevin. I live up here on the train tracks. Me and my fiance down there. We stay in this part right here, which ain't that good, but it all started for me in Kensington down here 3 years ago. I mean, I've been getting high probably since I came home from the service at 22 years old. I did 2 tours overseas. Was military police, and I came home and went crazy and found opiates, and it was the drug that kept me sane and out of myself, and I got stuck in it. You know, I got stuck in the life, unfortunately. But
is this safe to walk on?
Yeah, just you're good. Just
all right.
Watch the certain ones.
Huh.
For a while, I was always friggin' skeptical about it, but
Yeah.
this is part of Kensington's horrible train track system they have here. But I swear, at night when we're down there sleeping, I swear there's friggin' like a person or something standing there that looks like a monster, because they say Kensington's ran off of like black magic or something, which is like a Spanish thing, and I truly do believe that, because at night this shit's haunted. My girl says to me every night that someone's standing there and watching. I go out there with a pole and walk near it, no one's there. You hear people running around at night, walking, the rocks moving, and shit's weird up here, man. It is definitely weird. And you can see down here it's friggin' a disaster, and for some odd reason the city just leaves it like this. There's got to be something behind it, and they don't run these train tracks no more. I don't know why, but about a month ago, I think everybody up and vacated this area. People are starting to move back down in here. It's weird. But yeah, man, me and my girl, we just recently came up on the tracks too, and we didn't want to, but we were forced to, because the city don't want people out on the streets really no more with tents or out on the Ave and shit. But it's a life in its own. Opiates, I guess I would say. I can't get out of it. We keep saying we're going to go away and get help. I've been in treatment more times than I can even imagine, and I had some sober time before. I had about 27 months, and I relapsed. What's up, E? We just shit. I'm taking them on a tour of this horrible train tracks, you know. But hey, you ever see shit down around here, E? Any like weird shit, like the we were talking about like how the Kensington's ran on a black magic, how it's like haunted. People say it's haunted and shit up here, like aliens and shit,
ghosts and all that stuff.
Yeah. I had this guy Lido just tell me recently, a little Spanish kid.
Here you go, brother.
Oh, thank you.
Paying it forward. Go ahead. Yeah.
He was telling me that down by Somerset's train tracks, he's seen, I don't know how true it is, but he's seen 4 things that look like giant dogs with legs. Their legs were backwards, and he said there was 2 big ones and 2 little ones. And he said they literally jumped and they were vanished. They jumped up and they were in the sky and they vanished. He said they were green. And then he came and told me, he's the one that told me about the whole thing about the black magic and how it's ran off of whatever it is, Santa Maria, I forget what it is.
Santa Maria, right?
Yeah, Santa Maria. But he says up here that they come and they do like some type of spiritual thing where they gotta sacrifice cats and all, and they put a fire. And I know it's definitely true, because I've seen people up here with the fires before, and he said there's a group of people that come around, they stand up here, and they'll be all standing there around the fire, and they're all looking at something. And one person's talking and to some type of friggin' creature, and like a Grim Reaper. And he said, and I seen it happen up here before. Like I seen him around with fire going, and they literally had a cat. I didn't see them kill the cat or sacrifice, but they say that's what they do, and it's definitely true. So it's like freaking Kensington's crazy, man. It's a freaking crazy place. Getting high and running around, like it's insane. Like the crime. I don't know how me and my fiance do it, because she's a real pretty girl too. And thank God she didn't get in it, being out on Ave and like being like tricking or nothing like that. One good thing, I never would let her do that. But this is where they cut it off at too, up here on the tracks. I don't know why. And it's like a just straight dumping site, man. It's fucking nuts. Excuse my language. But they cut it off and they bar wired it here, but it runs all the way down still. And then like the tracks pick back up. Like they cut off here. I truly, like you could see there's still trains on, like the tracks are still here, but they buried them. They fenced it off from here. And then it goes down, and the bridge they took away, I guess, years ago, and then it picks back up, but you can't get up there. It's all fenced off for some weird reason in this little section. No one's allowed up there.
Wow.
I have no idea. Something, I don't know, man. Something in this little part. I didn't ever hear no stories. I should ask you about it, because my girl used to live right over here on Stella Street when I first met her. My symptoms for me, I know withdrawal for me, when I first started using opiates and drugs, I would say like straight Percocets and things like that. That withdrawal was bad, but it was the same exact kind of withdrawal every single time, because it was the same substance I was putting in. But now they use it, and then once I went to heroin, which was the brown dope, that sort of was like a bad withdrawal. But I mean, restless legs. I never would puke. Just restless legs and not being able to sleep. And then when the real beast came into this freaking fentanyl stuff, it's like a world in its own. I don't even want to withdraw at times, because Suboxones don't help me with withdrawal at all. And it's just something, they said that the trank, there's something in the trank, they can't, they don't have no medicine or nothing for the withdrawal of that. Like that's basically what we withdraw for. And like you see some people like that, the shit, it eats their freaking skin away. I don't know like if it's from that mission or whatnot, but I don't have no like shit like that eating. And I use IV. I'm an IV user. My girl's on and off. She uses IV, smokes it. She just bounces around. Sometimes it hurt. Like she just don't like shooting up. So I don't know. She's goofy. But Kensington, man, the do's and don'ts around here. Do's and don'ts around here, man. Like, I'll tell you what, I know one thing I don't like doing is going out late at night. And I don't even like coming out to my tent late at night up here at certain times, because it's not safe. Last night we were up here and there was a guy friggin' lurking around. They say that like dudes come up here and friggin' will like prey on like friggin' they'll prey on like so someone like my fiance. Someone like my fiance, we walked up here last night, and this is like a don't, like we shouldn't even have been out at past like 12 o'clock, because you get robbed. Women, like some dudes will try raping women. There was a guy up here, we came up here, and he was literally just standing there in the middle of the train tracks as soon as you came up. And he was tall as hell. He was probably about 6'5". He was like Spanish, I think, maybe like a Dominican. And my girl, she wears glasses, she walked right by him. And I'm like, Carol, I said, let me go up first, because I already could tell what he was doing and what he was trying. Like, he was preying on something, and like it's not safe for certain shit, because there's so much crime in Kensington. They say that friggin' they find women's bodies up here all the time. Like, yeah, you see up here. This is like, I don't know. I think this is where, I'm not sure what they do over here. This isn't one of the, I see fires down here all the time. I just seen one the other night. I don't know. I know it's not the dude either. We just seen. I don't know who hangs out here. It's weird. Like you see, look, they got a little fire here, look, little sticks in the ground. weird shit goes on up here, man. It really is. This is definitely a don't come down here past lights off, you know. But
let's talk about what keeps people in Kensington.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. What keeps people in Kensington? It's easy. It's like I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm trained to adapt, but these people come down every single day and they feed. I eat better down here some days than I do at home. Like, they give so much food out, they give so many things out to people, and I think it just makes people just feel comfortable. You know, I think people just get comfortable down here. They have no worries, and they enjoy being high because it's not hard to get high down here for free. Honestly, they give out samples every morning. You just got to know how to, I guess, get in the swing of things and just follow routine with people, because you could wake up early in the morning and catch sample and live off of freaking samples all day. You could get 6 samples in one morning and be high all day. So people don't have no worry, you know what I mean?
Right.
The only thing that takes people, I personally believe, takes people out is people getting locked up. People doing crime and going to jail. You know, me personally, I scrap. I don't, I have a nice criminal record from when I came home from the service. It's crazy being military police to going right to prison in 6 months. But now I don't want to commit crime, because I know if I commit a crime, I'm going to jail for a long time, so I scrap.
All right.
I scrap. I'll walk around and cut wires and take copper to the scrap yard, because it's a decent little hustle, and I don't have to worry. My girl don't have to worry about doing anything. I'll never let her be out trick and do nothing like that, because I don't think that's right of men to do to their women. I think a man should provide. You know, I mean, I'm not providing a home or nothing, but I'm not going to let my girl be stuck, you know.
So you see that out here a lot, the guys taking advantage of the women?
Oh my God, it's insane. It's literally insane. They freaking, you see there a dude with his girl walking behind her and just pimping her out, and while then she'll come and give him the money, and he gets high off of her. And it's wrong, man. It's wrong. But you know, they do it to themselves. They have a chance to walk away, but it's wrong. I don't believe in it, but I feel bad. But I have my my own problems in life. Me and my girl, we were hoping to get out of here soon and go away. She just was recently hit by a car, hit and run on Frankfurt Ave, and she's lucky to be alive. She was bleeding out her eyes, nose, ears, and mouth. She was actually ran down. A guy ran her down.
So what's a day in your life look like 24 hours?
Shit. 24 hours, I get up anywhere between 3 o'clock till 6, 7, depends. Some days I don't sleep, but I'll get up in the morning and just eat. Most of the times I have my scrap. I'll be out like the night before. I can stay out till like 10 o'clock. I'll go trash picking and just grab some air conditioners, or I'll cut cords off of any type of appliance that's out there or anything. I can put on a dolly and bring it back up, and then the next morning I'll get it all together and walk to the scrap yard, which is about a mile away, and a couple hours come back up and go cop, hoping not get banged with strike force or nothing, but most of the time I know the routine of it, the law, so I don't really have that to worry. And we'll come back up here and we'll just hang out. My girl has a cat, so we just recently got her cat, because she's like a freaking cat fanatic, and we'll hang out and sit up here and just bullshit. I get stuck because I do crystal meth too, and I'll do goofy shit, and I'll pile shit up, and then I'll clean it up, and the same routine over and over and over. It's like a friggin' revolving.
Right. Okay, man, we about to shut down. I really appreciate you taking me on this tour and educating us. What are some of your dreams?
My dreams is to get off of these train tracks and have a life with my fiance and her 3 sons, and give them a home and have my own business someday. You know, that's a dream of mine, man, for real. I'll get there. I'll get there.
That's right. What do you want the world to know about you?
That all drug addicts and people aren't bad people, man. We're really not. We're just stuck in this disease of addiction. It sucks, you know. I was a military police, did 2 tours, and ended up out here. I'm not a bad person. I just got stuck using opiates, you know. It keeps me out of myself. So.
Okay, man. Thank you so much, and I'll be back up here. And I wish all those things that you want to happen in life for you, man. You deserve to live life, not just survive it, you know?
Yep.
So guys, we out. Peace out. Don't be bitter, be better. All right, bro.